Hey, I don't usually do the car TikTok thing, but I finally kind of came to terms with these feelings that I've been having. I thought I'd just pull over and talk about this before I couldn't make sense of it again. So there's been a lot of controversy lately about Dave Grohl having his child out of wedlock and all the fallout from that, and people saying, hey, give him his space, and it's none of your business, and it's a private concern, and he's a freaking rock star, what do you expect? That's what they do. But over here in Gen X world, there's this incredible sense of disappointment. I felt it myself. That was when I heard the news, I was like, oh man, really? And I was like, well, why do I feel that way? And, when I saw other people posting or talking about it online, especially people my age, were like the same sort of thing. Like, oh my God, that's so disappointing. He was the good guy. He was the good guy of rock and roll. How did that happen? And it's like, we wouldn't feel the same sense of disappointment if Gene Simmons had a kid out of wedlock, right? We come to expect that, right? Why Dave Grohl? Why this sense of disappointment? It's because Dave Grohl is the Harry Potter of Gen X. Dave Grohl is the boy who lived. Now, I'm making broad generalizations about Gen X and our shared experience, so keep that in mind as I talk about this. But Nirvana was definitely a flag bearer for Gen X. That angst, that malaise, that pent-up energy, that frustration, all of that was very much represented in their music. And it was one of the primary bands that we connected with as the voice of our generation. And when Kurt Cobain died, we felt that. We felt that hard. Because we had all lost people. I could name 3 just right off the top of my head. Friends from high school who didn't make it, who didn't survive. So Nirvana broke up, and we as a generation kind of broke up too. It hit hard. But then not long after, the Foo Fighters, who was basically just Dave Grohl solo at the time, released Monkey Wrench. And it was a mic drop. It was the gauntlet being thrown down. It was an anthem to resilience. It said, I'm still here. I'm still alive. I am in your face. We are going to go on. And so Gen X jumped aboard the Foo Fighters train and said, yes, we are going to go on. We are going to survive. And the Foo Fighters became the only rock band to consistently have hits and sell out arenas. It was Gen X projecting itself forward into time, saying we are resilient, we're moving forward. Dave Grohl is the standard bearer of this. Hell yeah. And that's a lot of weight. It's a lot of responsibility for Dave Grohl to carry. But it's why when, we found out that he was a philanderer and that he had a child outside of marriage and stuff, it was just disappointing. It was just, this was the guy who represented us and represented that part of our lives. And so it just feels like a letdown. And again, I'm not saying that's fair. I'm not even saying it's right. But I'm saying that explains why, at least I feel that way.